today in the studio today, and yeah, I'm editing some links for OMG Radio over here. It's a project that I've been working on for a little while with OMG. I do pre-recorded links. It's a breakfast show. It's a digital station. You can listen to it by just asking your smart speaker, ask to play OMG Radio, and you can hear me every morning on that. But I've also been recording some links today for another idea, and it's at the moment it is just it's a chrysalis of an idea. I haven't done a syndicated show for a little while. In fact, it's been a couple of years now since I did anything syndicated on the radio, and I've had some ideas kicking around for a couple of programs. One was slightly more documentary about music and the history of music, and a couple of others that are kind of themed to certain types of music. And I'm at the moment looking around thinking, are there the right number of independent stations in the UK? Is this something that I could sell into the US, in Canada? That's quite a potential market. I've done stuff in there before. So I've just recorded some bits today to kind of give me an idea of, does it sound right? Is it something that's coming together and feeling like an actual product? Don't know yet. It felt good doing it. It felt good putting some of those links together. And I think some of them might come together. So that's going to be something that I talk about maybe a little bit more in a couple more vlogs. But today I've been talking to my friend Jay, Prince JJ. If you're on YouTube, look him up. If you're on the London scene, go seek him DJ because he's great fun. I've been talking to him about his new podcast. That we might do some stuff together, which would be quite cool. And yeah, just getting some ideas together with him. It's always good to collaborate. I think it's really super important to collaborate with people. Creating on your own, doing all this kind of creative stuff on your own, it only takes you so far. And some people, and I think they're the minority of people, thrive being told, leave me alone, let me do my own thing. But for most of us, I count myself included in that, it's quite tough. You can work for yourself, you can work on your own for so long before you need to get into doing something with somebody else where you can riff ideas off you. You might not be working on the same project together. You might just be working on two streams of separate projects that happen to be, conducive to sitting down together and working. I think that's really, really important. So it was really nice chatting with him about what we could do together, what I think would be good for his podcast, and just giving him some insight into some of the stuff that I've done in podcasting and radio and all the bits and pieces. So yeah, it was really cool talking to him. It was interesting. I worked with Jay before on a couple of projects. I've taken a lot of video and shots with Jay over the years. But I think his podcast will be really interesting. I think it'll be exciting. And if I can help with that or be involved in that in some way, that'll be great fun. If not, it's always good. It's always good to help others out. If you've got information, don't gatekeep it. Be the person that goes, here's my box of knowledge, and pass it on. Because, again, creating in isolation is not good for you, and hoarding knowledge is not good for you. Yeah, it's cool to know how to do something and to be really good at it, but it's also really cool to be able to pass that on and say, you know what, here's some info, here's some skinny, here's the inside track, here's something I've learned, here's something I've failed at. Really important. Tell people where you fucked up. And yeah, allow people to have a little bit of that knowledge so that they can go into their project bolstered. Yeah, I think you should always do that. So this is kind of, I know this is terrifically unstructured, but I went out to myself and said, you know what, I really want to get something out regularly onto YouTube. I really want to get something out there that is telling a bit of a story about what I do in my life and telling a bit of a story about all the creative projects I'm involved in. And I know I've said this before. but it's something that I do want to do. And my ADHD medications and going from raw dogging it to medications and trying different medications took its toll. Over the last year, I had to focus on a couple of big projects. And to be honest, all of my personal projects went out the window completely. And this is me resetting and saying, you know what, good enough will do. I'm going to get something out regardless of how together as a package it is every day, because I want to be getting stuff out. I think you may have seen the daily vignette like videos that I've been doing to replace the daily shot, because I've done that for 4 years now, and I've got 4 years of stills where I've done a still for every single day, and that was a great project. But I think ramping that up, turning the knob to 11 and making it a video thing where it's 15-20 seconds of video every day that has to tell some sort of story or be a vignette of where I am, what's going on in the day. I think that's an exciting, different challenge. And I think also because it's video, it will make me pick up the camera and do more bits like this that'll make going to YouTube and doing all of the stuff that I'm involved a little bit easier. So that's it. It is, what is it today? It is Thursday, January 15th, and this is the new format for this. He said, it's January 15th, it's London, this is Neil, and yeah, I hope you want to come along with this. I know that I've said this a couple of times, but it is something that I am massively appreciative of everyone that buys prints and follows me online and follows this channel and puts up with it being a sporadic mess of busyness and ADHD and all the shit in between. Come along, and I promise you that whatever we're going to do, we're going to have some fun doing it. So anyway, that's me for the night. I will speak to you probably, hopefully, absolutely tomorrow.